Hi everyone, and welcome to today's episode of the director's cut of Resident Evil. It was originally a PlayStation 1 game, and it's been obviously ported PlayStation Premium in order to, get on. With our last episode, we managed to kill a giant snake, killed it with a couple of rockets, stuff like that. Now got the seals to open the grounds to the back of the house. We will be getting onto that shortly. A couple of things in this house we want to get before we carry on. Let's crack on and get on and do it. Yeah, let's do it. Hi Avraz, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you for a couple of days, so I hope you're doing well, my friend. Okay, so we're heading back up to roughly where we fought the snake. We're going down a little corridor just near it. Before we do all that, getting sick of this zombie. I'm just putting that one out of its misery. We got another one to kill at the top. I'll quickly show where we're heading first of all. We are heading second floor. Go back to the corridor that looks like a C. Going down, then right. Instead of going right into the attic, the area where we fought the big snake, we are going up past where a zombie is and into that little room by itself down the bottom. A couple of items in there. Like I think there's a couple of ammo clips. Maybe some more save ribbons. A couple of stuff. A couple of stuff in there that would be advantageous for us. Not this door, but it's the next door on the left. Oh, on here. This is the pillar room where we brought the medicine up for the guy, but he still died. But we got the radio from him, you know. Swings and roundabouts. Now here, this is where we went straight on to fight the snake at the top. We want to go this way. Past this guy. Perfect one-shot kill there. Jill. In here. On the table, there's some ink rounds. We'll have them. Also some ammo in here for your pistol. We will be switching to the pistol shortly. And then we'll be able to light these candles. Go to the lighter use. Nice. This shows over this right hand side. There's a little push. Behind here. A hidden door. Head in. Cabinet at the back. Whoop, whoop. And controls. Always a bit awkward moving with them. Acid rounds. Nice. Not check. Wanted to combine. Combine. Fill up the shotgun again. Now we'll go put them back into our storage. We'll come out with the items that we want. Continue on. Out to the back. Back this way, yay! They were doing okay, clearing everything up. That's the dead star member. Back out, back round, back to the room where we started in. Yeah. Again, our stream should be in and around an hour long. We tend to do most of our live streams an hour long. Obviously Sunday, retro game night. It's Halloween. But what's better than Resident Evil? You know? Look how graphically... Now, for those wondering, this part that you see here, like when you go up and down major levels or go through doors, there's actually like a loading screen. As you remember, we took care of the zombie just because, you know, we could. Now it's a bit of inventory management. So we want to change that for Beretta. That for the clip. Acid rounds can go in the bottom. Want the ink. Combine what we can here first. So, find that there. Find that there. Grip that. Find that. And now put everything back in that we don't need. Don't need the lighter anymore. Well, don't need it at this point anymore. So, lighter. You know what? Lighter is going to go for that crest. That crest. Take out the armor key. We don't really need it. That goes there. This is roughly what we need. 3 crests. Pistol. A clip. Now, I'll bring up the map. The area we're heading to. Floor 1. Going to head out. Turn left. Go into the bottom corridor. Turn to the right. Go along. We're heading up. That top bit. You see it right at the top where we haven't been in? That opens up by putting 4 of these like emblem and things in. We've already put 1 in. Now we've got the other 3. We're going to put them in. We'll open the door. Right. Here. Yeah, the hardest part in this is the tank controls. For those who don't know what tank controls is, where turning left and right is like that, followed by something different. Normally, these things, D-pad, that's how you turn. Left and right, and forward and backwards, up and down. This door here. Now, for those that remember, we already went through here once. Put 1 of the medallions in at the bottom. And we killed a dog in here. A lot of times it's about trying to get as much as the inventory done and completed, so we can use each one of these. So we start filling this up. There's 1. There is 2. There's 3. Nice. Now opens this door. I think it's like a storeroom type thing that we end up in here. Yeah. So we need to... Up the top on the shelf, you're over that way, you'll see that there's a little thing at the top left-hand side of the shelf. We need to move these stairs, walk in, come down to almost about here. You can walk around in front. Then you want to push them along until it moves no farther this way. Walk up. Grab yourself rank. Nice. Now we're going to head out. The area we're going to head out into does have a couple of dogs. Also a couple of healing stuff, but dogs are the worst part, you know. I think there's blue healing herbs out here, actually. Well, we want to go here. Come on, dogs. Come on. Back up. There you go. And you hear it make that little wince noise. That means you sorted them out. Do that. Now we'll grab these herbs. Just grabbing 2 green. Cardius, a stupid question. It's on emulator. Not sort of not. It's it is sort of an emulator, but it's on the PlayStation Network, so the PlayStation Plus. So on PlayStation Plus, if you get the tier system, on the premium tier, you're able to play the PlayStation 1 Director's Cut game, this one, ported up as a PlayStation 5 version. So I think it's an emulator, but it doesn't play like an emulator. But it is, like the show is an emulator on the PlayStation thing. If I press the button, you have that type of options. But it's actually on the PlayStation Plus tier system. They actually have pretty much all the old, I don't think they have Resident Evil 2, but they have quite a lot of the Resident Evil ones on the premium stuff. Like you can stream the PlayStation 3 ones. So like Codename Veronica, the Umbrella Chronicles, all that, they're available on it as well. I mean, some of the games that they have where it's ported up from the PlayStation 1 don't move as smooth as this, like this. But oh, thank you, makes sense. So you can run old games with high resolution. Yes, yes, you can. The only thing is, some of the games do have a bit of like glitching issue. So we played Ape Escape 2. We have like a little trophy overview for that. But there's no platinum, so, you know, it's just a very quick one. But when we played Ape Escape 2, that actually has, like, proper graphical glitches on it. Where this, like, Resident Evil Director's Cut runs well. Ape Escape 1 runs well. Yeah, there's quite a few games that actually they have, the upgraded PlayStation 1 ones, play well. And obviously, as a retro channel... But we also do trophy walkthroughs and guides. You know, as a retro channel for our 1 hour live streams that we do Monday to Thursday, you know, having these PlayStation 1 games available, great, you know, perfect nostalgia playing stuff like this. It's arguably, I would say, there's not a lot of games, like not a lot of variety of games. So you've got your Jack and Dexter, got your... like everybody tennis, everybody golf, them type of games. But the PlayStation 1 list of the ones that have been ported up aren't massive. The hope is that they get quite a few that they do port up, because then it makes getting the premium tier system like getting the premium tier system feel like it's worth it. Just being able to play decent quality versions of the PlayStation 1 games does make it, if you're unable, obviously, to put in your PlayStation 1 discs and stuff like that to play the games. And I know a lot of people don't have a old PlayStation or able to get those games. To be able to play the classics like this would make the premium tier system better, like really good. But while they still only have a limited amount of games, it's one of those things. Which version's better, the premium or the extra? Okay, so this is your map of your garden that we just picked up. We're going to go through this gate because we need to activate with the crank. You need to activate a lift. And then we'll have a little bit of like snakes coming from trees. I know it's always about snakes in this game. Well, it's not always about snakes. But at the minute it's about snakes. We have snakes coming from trees. Gonna end up hopping down here, moving across to an elevator. First thing we do around here, we use our lovely crank. I think this is the only thing the crank is used on as well. Oh, was it you wish Capcom would make a Dino Crisis remake? Yeah, Dino Crisis was great. I'm always in two minds on games when, like, a lot of the games recently where they've made remakes. Water's running down the opposite side. Not going to get rid of the crank just in case we do still need it. But yeah, I don't mind when remakes come about of games where the game hasn't been out for a while. Like the Resident Evil remakes, if they did Dino Crisis, the Final Fantasy remakes, games like that. Go, well, yeah, that game's been out for a while. Been ages, do it like... I would love a Silent Hill. Remaking that, make it all graphically brilliant. I would love something like that. But... remakes like... don't get me wrong, it's a good game, but like The Last of Us 2... The Last of Us 1, sorry. Where... The Last of Us had a remake last year, well, on the last console. And then it was only out on the console, like, before that. So it feels like the games... like, some of the games that they do so-called remakes for... haven't really, like, finished the proper cycle, if that makes sense. We want to ignore those snakes, down the lift. There are 2 dogs down here. I need to remember to shoot them. Yeah, games like Dino Crisis, where it's been, well, even the Dead Space, must admit, didn't need a remake. Yeah, because it feels like it hasn't been that long since... I would say it should really be when the graphics have massively increased. Like your likes of your Resident Evil, your PlayStation 1 games. Come on, dog. I heard the whimper. Like your PlayStation 1 games. Even like one game that I would love to have a remake, but I'm not sure if it had like a huge following. Was it called Legacy of Kain or Kain's Legacy? The one where you're the vampire, you have that sword thing, you're like down in hell. That was really good. I think that was a PlayStation 2 game. But then I don't mind when they do stuff like what they did with the God of War, where they just... it's not a remake, but it's a relaunch of the franchise, basically. Or a continuation of the franchise. So a new generation can experience certain parts. Did we get 2 whimpers? Go stand there, Jill. Okay, I think we did. Because, like, on the channel, we played, I'm going to grab the green herbs, mix them with that green herb. We played through, and we're still playing them, which will be after a Halloween episode. Because at the minute, during October, we play spooky games because it's Halloween. But our retro game we're going through is a Sega Mega Drive game called Phantasy Star 4. And we played most of the Phantasy Star games on the channel. And they're the type of games that I'll go, you know, they're from the Mega Drive era. And I know there's a Phantasy Star Online, but it would be great to have them type of games from 16-bit era getting remade. Because there's some great games from back then. For the likes of, like, obviously Phantasy Star, everyone knows I love that game. But even stuff like Whole Jam and Earl, which is like really old, really good. Those type of games could easily be instant classics with a proper remake. Don't they update some of the stuff to be like more towards... I'm going to combine that just in case there's dogs around. I don't think there's any more dogs in here. I think this is the room where it takes us to the gargoyle to move. Yes. Okay. First things first. We need to move this gargoyle. Only moving this because there's a hole in the floor. You need to put it over the hole. I think that's the distance. If not, we can always push it back in this corridor and just finesse it a bit. There you go. Block that hole up. What we like for items. Right, they're quite full. So this room here is a storage room in this area. Gosh. There's actually some items in here, like some grenades and stuff like that. Not grenades. Bazooka ammo. First I'm gonna... Where's me herbs? Down here. Got that shotgun thing. That one out. Take that one out so we can mix these up. What's that? You suck at survival horror, you never know when to run or shoot. Yeah, I mean, some of the worst parts is trying to conserve your ammo. Oh, hi, Dr. Carlos. Hope you're doing well. I remember you mentioned before, Dr. Carlos, you love this game. Obviously, we're still trying to finish it as best we can. I mean, lately, Cardius, we were playing, we've been playing through the Dark Anthology, so like Man of Medan, and lately, last one we just did this week was Little Hope. And with them games, like them type of ones, I know they're not survival horror like these, but even them became hard trying to know what to say to make people survive all the way through. Ah, you already left a like in the shed. Thank you very much, Dr. Carlos. See, I don't need to remind people to hit the like. You don't know to do it. You know, I like that. Okay, so before I sort out my items, a couple of things we want to do. Over here, right, grab this. And then there's some like rockets down this bottom here. Then when we head back out in the corridor, I'm just going to dump a couple of things in here. But we're going to come back for the items we want to continue through. This goes down. Yeah, cool. They're both explosive rounds. I'll take that out. We are going to... That goes in the medical section. So you should always keep these type of stuff in some sort of order in these games as well. I think we need that. Right, we'll sort out what we need on here. So this I should be able to combine here. Save a bit of room. This can go down with the bazooka in here. Do I take the shotgun at the minute, or is it the pistol? You know what? I'm gonna just dump that in for now, and then go around pick up some herbs that I know is in the corridor. Is that it? Cardius, Resident Evil 3 remake was too short. Hope they don't butcher Resi 4 remake. I actually haven't played the third remake, so Resident Evil 3. I haven't played that remake. I played number 1, number 2. I think the other one was remake of 0. I think I had that on the PlayStation 4. Hang on, I've got it down here. Find out what one it was. Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1. I've never got round to playing the third one. Like the remake of it. And the fourth one, you would expect them not to do the fourth one, because it's hard that they could do the fourth one really, really short. Because obviously the fourth one's where Leon's in the village. I think the main question is, if they're doing all those remakes, once they get to number 5 or number 6, one where no spoilers for people that haven't got there, but where the storyline was let's just say not the best. I think that's the most political way of saying it. Okay, so that looks okay there. We're gonna take a spray out, ink ribbon I want to keep, save it, that goes there, he goes there. Get a little typewriter noise going here. And that's one thing I used to like about these old classic games, is the fact that you need to either be in a specific, like with these Resident Evil ones, you have to have a specific item and you can run out of that item in order to save. Or like with the Mega Drive games that I had been playing on the Sunday, where it's you have to be in a specific location in order to save the game. Like not having an autosave function in a game, like these old classics, do like up the stakes. Like, are you gonna die? Are you gonna like go on for like an hour and then have to redo an hour due to the fact that you weren't at anywhere you could save? I think that's one thing that let's have a look at a map, that the newer generation of games loses a bit with those constant autosaves. I understand the frustration people can get from dying in the games, but to me, that jeopardy of when you're playing, knowing that at any moment if you muck up, all your progress up to then is gone. Right, so don't know if I need the bazooka in the guardhouse. I'm gonna take the bazooka because I know at some point we will be coming across the snake because it only ran away. I'll take the bazooka. I'll equip that though. It looks like we're gonna overflow on items. We'll just come back in here, drop off some more stuff, carry on through. So we need, I think the first way is to go, we need to find ourselves a key. So it's a key we need first. So we need to, I think it's the room directly opposite. Okay, you know, we've got Jill there with the shotgun. We're fine. Music's got a bit more creepy. There he is. Dude. Slowly coming. That's another thing I like about... Now, tank controls are awkward by controlling around and moving where you have to go left and right and forward and backwards. But the fact is, not being able to move when you've drawn your gun like that, I think does add that bit of terror. What's that, Acadius? Well, in this life we live, sometimes we don't have hours to play games. Some autosave is good. But if they could make some classic mode, would be the best of two worlds. Yeah, that would be okay. Or every game, like if they give, like what they used to, where if they give the games that have autosave function an option for you to turn it off, so you can save at certain points in the game. If you want to have autosave on, so you can walk around and it automatically saves, keep it turned on, or if not, turn it off. Because a lot of the console games don't give you that option. Is it in this cupboard? Somewhere around here there's shotgun shells inside of... Ah, it's here. Go on, Jill, the master of unlocking. Go. Nice, that knocks up there. We've got the book. Don't think the book does anything. We're going to check it though. But that's what I think they should do. Like, always make an option to turn autosave off if you want it off. But always have an option of being able to save it somewhere. I think it's this. I think in here, the bathtub. I think it's in the bathtub. See that we want. Check around, make sure there's nothing else. Nothing major in the toilet. Okay, so I think we can pull the plug out. Muddy water. Will you unplug it? Yes. I'm sure there's a key in here. There it is. The room key. And we'll have a little So look, I don't think there's anything actually written on it other than Oven the moon. I mean, you can clearly make out that carving of the moon. Head out. Now it's going where we had the gargoyle, where we moved it. Was it a Cardius? How the key didn't go down the drain. A real big key. Well, you don't know. Maybe the bath had one of those like food catchers that people have in their like kitchen sinks. It had one of them, so it just couldn't go down. Then you look. The key is like, if this is the scale, the key takes up the exact amount of slots as a bazooka, so it is a huge key. Okay, with that and that and that done. Alright, we don't want to move that. We need to get that across the hole. Back up our map. Oh, we haven't got the map of guardhouse. You know, we'll be okay. We'll be able to find our way through. Yes, we've got 2 doors. Director Cut was the harder version of Resident Evil 1. Well, when the Director's Cut was originally done, it was supposed to be Resident Evil 2 and 1 together to come out. Like the launch of Resident Evil 2, but it was delayed. So this came out and it was slightly harder. But there is actually, if you play on the hardest mode, now we're playing on the medium mode, because, you know, just in case we die too much. But if you play on the hardest mode, there is a way of doubling your ammo at the beginning. And if you go down to advanced, because we're on standard, and all you do is hold the right key, like the right direction, until the advanced changed color from red to green, that would actually double any ammo that you picked up during the game. So even though it was designed to be a bit harder, the fact that that was such an easy cheat when everyone started finding out early doors, that if you go to advanced mode and then just keep a hold of right till it turned green, you could double your ammo throughout the whole first playthrough. It made it a bit easier. Where you can tell if someone's playing advanced mode or not. In the advanced mode, Jill tends to wear the white uniform. I think it's white with green shoulders. Where standard, you have the classic Jill look. Okay. You can also unlock the uniform and change in a closet after you finish the game. Or is it this door? Is it this one or the one at the end? I think it's this one. If memory serves me right, this might be the B room. Memory doesn't serve me right. Okay, we have multiple doors. Let's have a look at the map. 2 doors and a passage at the top. One thing I do like about the remake over the original, over this. Anytime you're in a room, the map flashes red, so you know where you are. Green just means you've been into a room. Where in the remake, green would mean you've collected everything from that room. So you would know you haven't left anything behind. You don't have that on this original director's cut. Right, that room's locked. Okay. This is the beehive room. Ah, crap. Happy crap, crap. Happy crap, 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 crap. Don't get me, bee. Normally when you leave and you turn back round, they reset. So I think, because that is the bee room, if, like, under the beehive, I think is a key. Yes. We grab this, and we run from the bees. Ah, bees! 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 Go! Alright, let's have a look. You know what? Top our shotgun up to 7 shots, you know. This key here is dormitory key. Nothing important. Anything. Number 2. It's room 2. You're looking around. There's look like a gargoyle. There's number 2. Move this gargoyle. I think you're supposed to come around and push this gargoyle from the other side. But we're not going to move it yet. We're going to enter room 2 after I have a drink of little drink. He is Lucius now. Normally when you get this message, though, just so everyone knows, you haven't played these games before in the past. When you get this message in the game, when it goes, discard, yes or no, hit yes. Because when as soon as it's useless, it's pointless keeping it. Speed up an extra item slot, we go in. Spooky music. Hey, nothing extra in here, but we can grab the map. Take it. So now when we open the map, look, it has the full look of the dormitory. As you can see, on the map, it shows a little ladder. I think what we're going to do first is search around just to make sure we picked everything up. We've got this here. Plant report. 4 days have passed since... Yeah, basically it goes on about the plants. Desk is locked. We all know Jill. Master of unlocking. Here she goes. Oh, shotgun shells. Inside here. What we got in? Oh. Oh, he's a bit more hardy than normal. Ah, it's just a clip. Hey, Andy, haven't seen you in ages. I hope you're doing well and hope your family's doing well, my friend. Welcome back. What's that? They walk like you back in your night shift. It's all about dodgy knees back then. Alright, so once you picked up them, don't think we need to take that with us. That's just taking up an empty slot. So, we are going to run back. And we are going to throw that back into our inventory. Back into the storage. Storage was this one here. That family's all good. Thanks. Hope you're all good. Yeah, everything great here in the casual household. What we need, we are going to take out the clip. Go down to the clip guys, and we're going to combine them all. This gives us extra bullets for a bit later on. Where did our guns always down the bottom? Yeah, that can go in there. Cool. Right, so after we get that, we need to go back to that room we were in. Because as you can see on the map, if I bring it up, there is a ladder. There is a ladder just at the top. That way. You can see it. Looks like a page with two middle bits. You need to go in there. I think that takes us up to, I think, a puzzle. Weird when you try bringing back the memories of the first time you played a Resident Evil game. Back into dormitory number 2. Follow them. Behind there, do we just push this that way, did we think? No. Damn it, casual, you went the wrong way. Right, we'll head back out. This is one advantage of these games. When if you've done a mistake like that on a puzzle, we know there's a ladder there, we could see it on the map. What we should have done was went in the middle and moved round. You move that. And now, we have a clear push. Go. There's a ladder. We descend. Yes, we shall. Okay. I take wide berths just in case something comes running. So Andy, do you think the Resident Evil games need to go back to this type of gameplay or the way they are now? Oh, that is actually a good question. I prefer this type of gameplay. I prefer the survival horror, little puzzle bits, trying to figure it out. But I did like one of my favorite was Biohazard. which is obviously the one before Village. But I think they need to have it on a part where ammo is finite. You need to solve stuff. Oh, is this where I have to make sure I move the boxes correct? Yes. Okay. Move this down. I mean, I mentioned it's like over the last couple of weeks, like this week, or the week just gone, last week we played Dark Pictures Anthology, which isn't a survival horror, it's just like an interactive movie. And a lot of their scares in there were jump scares. And I think that's something that isn't I don't find it the best in like horror type games. The jump scares, I mean, it's not hard, like that hard to go blah to someone. And they go, yeah. Right, yeah. Now, I think we push this way. To the box there. So 3 boxes. Little box conga line. Okay. Yeah, but it's like my favorite like horror / thriller type game. Whee! Is Alien Isolation, which I haven't completed, but I will be playing it on October 31st. If anyone wants to see me play arguably what I say is the most terrifying game there is, feel free to come along. That and that. Now, this one. Do you personally think build up the scary, have you on your toes all the time? What's that, Icadius? You think over the shoulder is cool, but not in first person? You're glad Village gonna have a third person mode? Yeah, I think it's like oh, I know what I did wrong here. Guys, I'm gonna have to reset this puzzle. Yeah, I think this style in survival horror, but I think the reason why I quite liked Biohazard more was because I played it in VR. I think once they have the VR version of Village, I do think a VR version of every horror game should be out there. Because obviously it adds to that atmosphere, like doing all this in like a proper VR mode. What we should have done, dawn on me, gonna move this way so we can run round. Move this way so we can get behind it. We'll go back for that box. Cool. So it only resets those boxes. In this box. And now we'll move this down. Yeah, I believe every game should be in VR. I know there's the mod where you can play Alien Isolation in VR on PC, because it has the files where it could have been a VR game. But imagine playing any of these Resident Evil in VR, or obviously Alien Isolation, or Silent Hill, or you know, basically Slender Man. Imagine playing Slender Man, even though I know it's a short game. We played first chapter for the first time last week or the week before, and imagine playing that in VR where you have to quickly turn away and not look at something, you know. So that's what I think. I think all the games should be in third person, unless they have a VR mode, and then the VR mode obviously should be in first person. And we made a bridge, guys. Look at that. Ah. Green herbs. Take them both, because we'll be able to combine them both. I mean, if you're doing a speed run, right, you wouldn't do half the stuff I do, which is like, let's turn around and go back. We want, again, double check where we're heading. So this goes round to a door. And in there we've got 3 bits. You know, we're gonna quickly go. No. I'm gonna say we'll go back, make sure we've got item space. No, we'll carry on. Single door. I head to the right. This one. It's awful when your memory's not fully there on this part of the level. Oh, nope, that's the plan. Because I'm sure we're getting to a part where you get little fishy friends. Here you go, little fishy friends. Just keep running, Jill. Balls. I think we're back around that way, so it has to be. They've come out the tank in the middle. One door's locked, so it has to be this door here, yeah? Yeah. He's useless now, discard it, yeah. Hey, she just got bit by a shark and Jill is fine. You know, quite hardy, Jill. Imagine getting mauled by a shark and just go, fine. Think it's that? There's a lever. Will you move it? Yes. Ah, because that's what you needed. Yeah, lowers the water. That will show them damn sharks. And around here, nibbling on our Jill. Has that confirmed she's a cyborg? Yeah, I mean, it definitely says fine. I honestly thought, I had a feeling I was getting close to where the sharks would be. Nothing special there. And there. button. Will you push it? What's the worst that can happen by pushing a random flashy button? Down from the room next door. Because I'm sure that opens that room. Now I think the sharks are just like in the middle of the floor, just flapping around, going da 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 da. No, my luck, I'm still gonna get close to them and they're gonna bite me. There's a storeroom. Yes. So we have a key. Dormitory key. I'll have that. Shotgun ammo. One good thing is, at least when you pick up, like in this one, when you pick it up, if you already have it, it does automatically, like, stack them. That and that. And there, I thought there was... Ah, here. Two more guns. Gun clips. Grab that one. This one. And we'll have a quick look at the key. It tends to have a number on to let you know what door to look for. We saw it in a quick spin. It's number 3. Number 3. Nice. When you go back to your map, you'll notice everywhere down here we've actually been into. So I don't think we need to come back down here. I think there's like an option for destroying that plant thing and doing something with that. I don't think you need to do it. Because there is actually good endings and bad endings in this game. And I can't remember what triggers what. Oh, look at it. Let's see if we go head round the other way. See if that's a bit more safe. Do. Ah, look at them. Then we just ignore them, so they don't take a nibble out of us. Back out. Round. Back up, see? Everything's coming up fine. I don't think there's anything farther down. There is, but you get there from the other side. Drop off a couple of things back in the storeroom. Then we'll ignore that one. Sure, something like bees or something comes out of that hole if you didn't block it up. Sure, something came out of it. Okay, we blocked it up though. Okay, so we are gonna put back. No, we're not gonna put that in yet. We are gonna quickly sort out our healing stuff. Ribbon. Here we want to take out the clip. Find the clips. Gosh, look at that. 90 bullets. Save. I mean, the typewriter noise is brilliant. You just hear it. At the end, it should just go ding. You know. Pop a typewriter. We'll put back in what we don't need. This. We can dump this back in here. Don't need this. Dump it down near the Beretta. A bit more coordination in what we've got in the old storage box. That shows a room to the... That's where we came in, so yeah. Got a room to the right that we haven't been in. Might as well check that out, because I can't remember that red door. I can't remember what's through here. Arachnophobic warning for anyone that saw that on the roof. We're not going in there for now because there was a big spider. So we'll check behind where the bees are because we're looking for dormitory number 3. And there was 2 doors in there, wasn't there? Yes, 2 doors in there. Check to see what those 2 doors are. We want to go through this door. Get this door right at the back. That's blocked from the other side. Okay. Check this door. Key number 3. Yeah, because obviously that plaque above that you can't read obviously says number 3. He's useless. Got it. Yes. Nice little free up of space. Re-enter. Okay. What does this dorm room look like? That looks like there's a door at the far side. But there's a bathroom door. Quick check in the bathroom, see what's in here. Oh. I mean, I know he was just using the toilet, but you know, we needed these rounds. Flame rounds. I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, nothing around there. Oh, cool. Want to check this? Do you have a note on here? You just won't be able to see it because obviously my camera's there. Desk is locked. Do you unpick it? Yes. Hopefully there's some more shotgun shells. Ink ribbon. Nice. Means we can get more saves doing. You know? What round here? Right, so I think it's 2 hidden passages. This is one. think. Angel, can you move it? Like I said, I don't think that's it. Well, that is a hidden passage, you know. Don't know about yous, but it looks like there's something. I know, Jill. It looks like there's something that stands out on this. Oh, red books. One white book. Will you take it? Yes. This is obviously a report. Go through. I think that gives you something else. That report. Now a book missing. I wonder what can go. Now, if ever you want to reread them during these games, you go to File. There's literally all the books. You see which one you want to read. A blank red book. Wonder where this goes. Now when you look at the map, gosh, that opens that back room. I think we'll enter that back room. I'm sure that other room at the back you use in order to That's right. We need to take out that plant. Forgot about that. Okay, so I think it's that room. Hang on. Go to the file. That one wasn't a joke report. Yeah. So it's about mixing the chemicals. Cool. And with the number key. Really push the keys. Yes, because I remember this code. It's 345. Because it's about changing those lights to all be red. And this is where I think you go in and you mix the chemical. Yes. You have all the chemicals around. What we like for... Gonna just free up a bit of space. It's all about mixing the right chemical with the right chemicals to get the right chemical. Yes. That all made sense, didn't it, guys? Back out here. Around. Back in the bottom bit. And this. In here. Just to free up a bit of room, so we'll take out some ink ribbons, combine it with the ones we've got, dump them back in the storage. We'll also put the fire rounds in. Don't need to log them round at the minute, I don't think. So they can go. Where's that ammo section? Down there. We want ink ribbons should be at the top. See, this is why you spend that time. You do storage management. You make sure everything right order, so you can just go bang, bang, bang. Know where everything is. Save stuff's always at the top. See, this is what I do. Save stuff, miscellaneous quest items, heal stuff, kill stuff. You know? Best way to have it sorted out, you know? Go in there. Okay. Oh, don't want to move that. Back into the drugstore. Oh, into the good old B room. And it's mixing the stuff. That's something on the wall? Something is written on the wall. Yeah, so I think this is the formula. L1 plus 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 6 plus 7 13. 13 plus 3 equals 16. Very hard maths. We have empty bottle. I'll take the empty bottle. Have another empty bottle. I think we'll have 2 empty bottles. What's this flashing here? Number 4. You put number 4 in the empty bottle? No, not in a minute. What's that, Andy? My big one for you. Could you survive a zombie situation? As long as I can surround myself by people slightly slower than me, yes. Yes, I could. Been written on the wall. Water is 1. Red is 2. Purple is 3. Green is 4. We have another empty bottle. I think that's all it is. I think was it Zombieland that said it. You don't need to be the quickest, just quicker than the person in front, the person behind you. Something daft like that. Right. So first thing we do, 1 bottle of water. We have water. Number 4. Go on number 4. We are looking for number 2. Number 2. Is that an empty bowl? Yes. Oh, it says empty bottle. Okay, so we combine water, number 2. That gives us 3. Double check. Oh. Oh. Okay. So mix that. Now we get 4. All watching me do maths here. Take a 4. We then mix 4. And that to get 7. Then we get another 4. Get a 2. Mix them together, get 6. Get 4. Fine with that. Boom. We have 6. We have 7. We have 6. We then mix 7 with 6. We have 13. It was 60. Was it 16 I said we needed? That one. Don't want the book on herbs. It was 16, wasn't it? Yeah, 16. Yeah, so what we need to do is mix another water with number 2. Job's a good one. Is that Andy? I think it depends where you go first. Everyone will probably go food store. You would go hardware shop for weapons, spade, axe, etc. Then smaller food shops. Yeah, I think you would survive a bit. I think another thing, like to survive a zombie apocalypse, obviously, welcome to our talk on how to survive a zombie apocalypse. You have to also find somewhere where you can easily barricade and defend. Like a lot of good places that people overlook is stuff like certain schools, universities, areas like that, where you can give yourself just a few areas of ingress. You want to combine 2 with 3. I would say another good place to hit might be a sports store. Well, even for weapons, if you hit a school, if they have javelins, that's almost like a spear. If there's an archery place, a school of archery, you know. Combine that, boom. Got it. Now that we have bolt, thingy, you need to go back to the root of the plant, which is down the bottom. Because the root of the plant is down near where the water bit was, wasn't it? Goes back this way. Number 2. Remember, we have to avoid these sharks. Alright, so run across the Man Bay Bridge. Door. Well, starting to get a bit close to me, aren't they? Through here. So the plant root. Cool. And then we use this evil plant. Good work, Jill. What's in the box? What's in the box? Nothing. Bag with nothing useful. Yep, doesn't look like down there. Double checking just to make sure there's nothing. I think it's now time to head back up and get a little save on. That bloody shark. Getting closer. Now, Andy, I was thinking, you know what the best way is to survive the zombie apocalypse? To hit that subscribe and like button, guys. Ha, see, I can do the YouTuber thing. Anyway, time to head up and save the game. I think the next place we need to go is in where the plant is. That feels like something for we also haven't fully checked out the room where the spider was walking on the top. Because, you know, I haven't put an arachnophobic warning for this episode, so I wasn't planning to go into there. We need to go in here. Pull out the little ink ribbons. I don't think we need them. I'm just going to put them in here for now. A nice little save. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, where we are going to leave Resident Evil Director's Cut for today. What we found out today, we went round, we managed to take out a plan, so we've got a room to go into. Opened the door, ventured through here. We even found out Jill seems to be immune to shark bites. Who knew? But Resident Evil will return next Sunday on our Retro Gaming Night as our Halloween Scarefest continues. For those of you interested in other live streams, we have a streaming schedule on our channel, where if you go there you can see what's planned for the rest of the week. And this week, for those who want to know, we are continuing with the Dark Anthology with House of Ashes. So come see how we get on with quick time events, with dialogue options, see if we can go through a whole game and allowing some of our people to survive. For everyone else, hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, that does help us out. And if you're watching this on playback, and we have done the next episode, it will appear down the bottom left of your screen. Thanks everyone for coming along and keeping me company tonight. Hope you all are doing okay, and hope to see you next time. Goodbye, and stay safe.